Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever, y'all. I'm here to get the stream started and let's begin. Okay, so I did some training on Saturday just so we're not going to have as many issues as we did last stream, so let's just jump on in. Very good food, very good drink, finally sit down, sit. Rest you will be served by my Shima. Very nice room, very soft beds, finest in town. Only 5 silvers a night. Very good food, very good drink, finest in town, sit, rest, you be served by my Shima. I am Shamin, a poor unfortunate, forced to seek a fortune in this cold land, far away from my homeland and my Kata people. Homeland. We live far to the south in the desert lands of Shapir. Someday we may yet return there. We are a race of desert dwellers and wanderers of the endless sands. A land of golden sand and tall mountains, a city of tall buildings and winding streets. A place where Kata can bask in the sun as they sell things in the bazaar. It is our homeland, and a place we long to be. Abdullah. He is a merchant from my homeland of Shapir, a dear friend and a guest here. Alas, the brigands sold all of Abdullah's wealth and my own when they robbed his caravan. Now I'll be forced to stay in this wet, cold land. I know little about them except they must be wealthy, The wealth? I hope to return to my homeland with the Prophet Abdullah, Shima, and I would make from the caravan. Now I fear we will remain here unless someone deals with brigands and returns our stolen trade items. Here we ask about that. Let's ask about the caravan. In my homeland, a caravan is the only way to travel from city to city. Okay. Let's ask about the town. Spielburg is a sad place for an innkeeper, for few travelers visit because of the brigands. Spielburg? This is a cold land for a Kata. The sheriff? He comes in with his wife sometimes for food. He is very wise and generous. Otto. There is no end to the food that one can eat. Let's ask about the inn. This is the Hero's Tale Inn, where Shima and I will be delighted to serve you. The softest and safest of beds, the richest and finest of foods awaits you. You have but to command. Shima. Shima is my beloved, and she can cook and keep an inn as few others. When she dances, there is true magic. If we ever return to Shapir, then she will again dance. That must be all for now. It's still night out there. I did go and pick up the flame dart spell while I was doing the training, so there's no worry about that. Which way was I gonna go? Let's see. Alright. Down we go. Near the wild blue yonder. Some of the cheetah's claws have been broken off or damaged, apparently in battle. You remove the remaining claws and put them away in your pack. That's good. That training really paid off. Yep. Too close to the graveyard. Ooh, looky, a human. What's it doing here? Yuck. Let's have some fun with it. Humans. Why is it always humans? Go away. You can't play. I think it wants to play with us. Human, do you know how to dance? How do you dance? 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 Will you dance for us? Can you dance? Let's give it a try. Then dance for us. Humans can't dance. Let's see you dance. I bet you can't dance. Dance for us. All he wants to do is dance. Let's see you dance, dance. Nice dance moves, actually. Bit of a waltz there. Ooh, it does know how to dance. Wowee! This is neat. Gee, I didn't think I could do this. Well, I just love it. You love an Antwerp. Do not. Do too. Wow. Let's ask about the forest. This is our home. Woods are wonderful. We love trees. We love flowers. We make the trees grow. We rule the whole forest. Don't tell the Dryad that. The Dryad? She protects the forest and everything. She even protects us. You better not make her mad. She'll zap you. Her tree is nearby. The Dryad is a tree nymph. She's a very magical. Let's ask about the fairy dust. Fairy dust is very magical. Is that why you're here? Why should we give it any dust? It's danced for us, didn't it? Well, I say we give it some dust. That's because you have a crush on it. Do not. Dewdrop's in love with a human. And not. R2. If you love it, you give it some dust. Ick. Not me. You. You. No, you. No way. You. Not me. You. Make Mikey do it. She'll touch anything. Mikey! Alright, but you all owe me. Alright, human. Hold out your hand and close your eyes. You will get a big surprise. Hold out your hand. What else could you do? No peeking. I think it's cheating. Oh, just give it some dust. You needed a bath anyway. You place the dust carefully away in an empty flask. Talk about mushrooms. Our mushrooms are special. Yeah, they're magical. That's why we dance in rings of mushrooms. You better not come into our ring. We never let humans into our ring. It takes forever to get the smell out. It spoils the magic when a human comes in. It makes us very, very angry. We love our mushrooms. Let's ask about the fairies. We are magical. We make rainbows. We dance to make the flowers grow. We sing to make the colors. We're the prettiest things in the world. Yeah, they really do have a big sense of themselves, don't they? Fairies live in the forest. Fairies are great. Aw, I was going to ask them about the brigands. Oh, well. Can't win them all, can you? Now, let's see. I need to collect some mushrooms later, so I'll have to come during the day, I think. What's over here? Oh, a brigand is over here. Got him. Search the opponent. 23. Ooh, he was rich. What have we here? Oof! You gotta try to talk to him. You hear squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. It seems the Meeps are having quite a discussion about you. Woo! Hiya, hiya, pleased to meet ya. The Meeps. We are happy Meeps, living in our happy holes. Don't worry, be happy. Rocks. We use rocks for doors. They keep us dry and warm in our holes. The holes. We, live in the tunnels under the ground, you know? Ask about the fur. Hey, fur is good stuff. Keeps us warm. Mine's the best. It's like green, you know? Oh, you want some green fur? I think I have some somewhere. That's gotta hurt. Let's ask about the brigands. Gee, boss, I really don't know much about that at all. Hey, sorry. Magic. I found a scroll lying around in the woods one day. You want it? It's yours. You pick up the spell scroll. As the magical runes fade, you find you now know how to cast the Detect Magic spell. Let's pick up that fur. You pick up the green fur. I think that's everything I could get from here. They didn't really have much else to say. Which way? Which way? That's the question. Maybe... No, maybe if I pull up my map I can figure out where I want to go. This way will do. These guys are chump change to me. This goblin's left shoe, you find 8 silver. If you look around and slip the silvers into your pocket. You find 5 silvers concealed in the pouch. You take the silvers. Clutched in his hand are 4 silvers. You take the money. Take the money and run. Ah! Alright. Good little spot for money gathering. Yep, you don't have any. Woo! 35 silvers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Looks like daybreak is coming. Let's see. Guess that means I am. Oh! Those strange mana rays. Ooh. Already talked to him, so we don't need to talk to him more today. This place really has a very hard to find way down. Let's see what's down here. Ooh, it's Shitar. More money. What was it bothering me? A lake? What a pretty lake, actually. Let's see if we can take a drink. The lake water tastes pretty good, if a bit flat. It's the beautiful Spielburg or Mirror Lake. You pause for some peaceful reflection. Aww. Yeah, nice, actually. Yep. I'm lost. Could you please direct me to Scotland? It must be your imagination. What would Nessie be doing in this fantasy adventure? Shades of Conquest of the Longbow. Well, if the lake is that way, then the waterfall must be this way. The roar of the waterfall fills your ears, and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. This must be Flying Falls. The water seems to be trying to fly as it leaps from the mountain. The water gracefully flows towards Mirror Lake. The door is built into the face of the mountainside. You suspect that the person who lives behind it treasures privacy. It's a large door. It must open pretty wide. A river plunges for more than 100 feet down the face of a cliff. You see a slick, vertical cliff walls. A doorway has been built into the side of the cliff. Oh yeah, it does look kind of a doorway from out here. But first things first. Let's collect some water. Might have some use somewhere. You fill an empty flask with crystal clear water from the waterfall. Considering I don't know how wide that door will be, let's knock. The rock makes a sharp sound as it hits the door. Rap. Rap. Is someone there? Oh, hello. Come right on up. Just climb the ladder. Just a minute. Please move away from the door. Oh, hello. Come on in. Hello, how are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry the Hermit, that's me. My father was an hermit and my mother was an hermit, so I come by me job rightly. Don't have too many visitors. Hermits don't, part of the job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. So what can I do for you? I'm Henry the Eighth I is. My father was an Henry, and his 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 father was an Henry, and everyone was an hermit. An hermit is one who what lives alone, far away from them, what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types, what don't say much. Me brother Aris hardly says a word in a year. Me sister Hortense ain't spoken since she was 6. I never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut. Not exactly. The cave. Well, it's dark and damp and the waters roar, so there's not a moment's quiet. The ceiling drips and the walls are slimy and it's always cold. But, oh well, says it's home. Let's ask about his family, although I might regret it. My family live pretty far apart from each other. Well, hermits, Let's ask about the falls. This here what's called the Flying Falls. I've done some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes. Let's ask about the ladder. I know some magic. Erasmus the wizard taught me some spells. He's what put the spell on me ladder so the brigands don't get up there. Them what climbs the rocks gets a door opening in the nose. He's my friend and he a venomous, powerful wizard he is. I hear his house is something to see up north. I don't make it out much and he's pretty busy so I don't see him too often. But when we do all get together you can be sure we'll have fun. He loves to play at the games, he do. Fenris. Fenris is Erasmus's filial, or is that the other way around? The games. Erasmus' favorite game is the Mage's Maze. Have to be a magic user to play it though. Erasmus is awful good at it. Spells. The spells, what I know is pretty simple maybe, but I like 'em. I can make my ladder show up and my door close and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell, you see. Trigger. It's the spell what sets off the other spells. Like when you wants to see the ladder, you cast a trigger and there you have it, large as life. Of course you got to add a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but it's as its uses. I think I have a scroll with a spell, if you be knowing some magic that is. Let's ask for the scroll. If you be wanting to learn the spell, I'll be pleased to share it to you. It's just getting molded in me idling base. Do you want it? Do you want it? Yes. Let's see, how does Erasmus do it? Oh yes. He summons it with a trigger. Here goes. There you has it. The scroll vanishes even as you read the magical runes upon it. You now have the knowledge to cast a trigger spell. Let's ask about the brigands, see what he knows. Nasty sort they is. I see them sneaking around the woods all the time. Uther them the warlock. I has nothing to do with them. The warlock? He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humor. He has. I get the giggles just to think of him. He's come by at times to chat. Followed the mirror what I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. Mirror? A magic mirror of reflection it was. If you use it, when a nasty spell was cast at you, it was what sent it back at the one who cast it. Do unto others, I says. Guess that's all I'm gonna get from him. Not a bad little hiding spot, actually. He even has running water. If you be ever needing a place to stay the night and you're in the area, I could be willing to put you up for the night for some rations and a couple game of cribbage. Not bad. Good spot to trigger that, to train that too, actually. Let's do some training, fellas. Ooh, that's no good. Let's see. Maybe if I just rest and wait a few minutes. Oh, I should probably save so I don't forget. Day 2. Simple training. Get this spell nice. Prepped for everything. The more you train a spell, the less costly it becomes. I'll need to do that with the detect magic spell too, actually. This will become important later, I think. Ooh, almost there. little more. Excellent. Now to detect magic. For those who have magic, the detect magic spell automatically reveals the ladder. Hello? Whee! I know it's probably not exactly thrilling to just see someone try to cast the same spell over and over again, but that's how you train in these games. Just practice, practice, practice. Just like real life, really. And I'm getting real good at using these spells. Excellent. I got lucky. Alright. Oh, I need to switch to running mode. You got a brigand, huh? Ooh. Excellent. That worked out well. Let's go see the healer and sell some of the... Oh, wait. Asaurus Rex. Woo. That could have been hairy. Search your opponent. What a waste. No treasure. Didn't mean to go this far, actually. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. A white stag. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not gonna... You seem to have startled the white stag. I'm gonna go near it right now. It's grazing peacefully. Ah, here we are. Perfect. No fairies around to stop me. The trees look more vibrant than most of the forest. There was a ring of mushrooms in the center of the clearing. Just take some. You pick a handful of the smaller mushrooms and carefully put them away in your pack. Ah! Asleep. Ah! Gesundheit to me again. How many do we got? 3 more should do. No. Alright, I guess that's good. That's good. We can go to the healer and sell those. Yep, another brigand. I got him. This is all good. Good, good, good. Oh, this must be the town graveyard. What a rundown place. Certainly creeping here even during the daylight hours. Whew. Got away from that manor, Ray. Let's see now. Just keep going. Alright, now we go north here. Should take us straight to the healer. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from the inside says, "Come on in." Well, what can I do for you this turn? Let's give her the cheetar claws. Do you mean to tell me you actually managed to kill a cheetar? You're quite a hero, aren't you? If you return money, you might think about purchasing a healing potion in case you have to fight such monsters again. More money. Here's your money. You might think about purchasing it. What do I actually have? Ooh. I'm rich. I'm rich. Let's see now. Ah, some flowers from Mirana's piece. Thank you. I can always use flowers from Mirana's piece in potion making. Here are your silvers. A few more, please. Let's see, what can I use? These are very nice. I'll dry them and grind them into powder. Oh, this is good. This is good. She's giving me gold for them all. Now that we have some actual money, I can go back into town. Did it again, didn't I? What the? That works. Oh. What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use. Greedy, greedy guy. 2 silver. Okay, what do you want to know? His name. Just call me Bruno. She's an ugly hag who lives in a weird house who knows some magic. Her place is due west of the Baron's place. Can't miss it. And for 2 gold, I'll tell you how to get into her hut. Greedy. Okay, what do you want to know? Yaga's hut. I see her one time yelling out of the house. Hut a brown, now sit down. That is one spooky dame, let me tell you. Let's ask about the Baron. You just take the road north from here past the healers and go till you get to her castle. To his castle. Lots of monsters in this valley. Most of them are wimps, though. Antwerp. Yeah, the Antwerp is a good monster for you to fight. It loves to play. Goblins. The little pests are just northwest of the cemetery. They're a bunch of wimps. The warlock. He's some kind of magic user, and he laughs a lot. That's all I know. Healer. She's got some good potions. Her is just the north of here. The Thieves Guild. They hide it in the graveyard. It's under one of the tombstones. You can see the thieves if you go there at night. No, you can't. There you can see ghosts. The cemetery. It's due west of town. Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to stay there if you know what I mean. Password? The thieves' password? Sorry, I can't risk losing my thieves' license. She wouldn't like it if I blabbed that to the likes of you. The chief. He's the only one in the valley who can beat me at daggers. The sheriff. The sheriff and the goon are pals. Otto even lives with the sheriff and his wife. Otto? The sheriff and the goon are pals. Otto even lives with the sheriff and his wife. Yeah. Okay, Crusher. He's a pal of mine. Usually hangs out in the bar. A real sweet guy. Give him a slap on the back for me. Dragon's Breath. Everyone loves Dragon's Breath. No. No. If you want a good time, try the Dragon's Breath at the bar. Well, now that I got some actual money, oh no, don't tell me it glitched again. Fortunately, that's what I was expecting. Just have to go back and clean the mushrooms. Easy to do, really. I think I'll get a little more than last time. Just to get more gold. Oh! Now that I can handle. Run! Missed. Let's get back to the healer's hut. I'll get. Oops. Wrong way. I can't go that way. Do 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 do. I apologize for that one glitch. It doesn't seem to want to cooperate most of the time. And it does that. Should be able to avoid it this time though. Give me your money! Oops. I hate how she moves around so much. How much did that net me? Woo! 101 gold pieces. Now I'm going to save at day 2. Now, I guess Mr. Bruno ain't here. Oh well. I'm sure I'll see him later. Let's try that again. That worked. Now, what do I want? I want that armor. You won't be needing your old leather armor anymore. I shall give you a 50 silver trade-in discount. Here you are. Thank you for your patronage. Excellent. Maybe buy a couple extra daggers. Because I can toss those. Excellent. Now I'm all armored up. Pay a visit to the thieves. Good thing I saved. It does not seem to want to cooperate. Again. Old games, they have that habit. Fortunately, this is what I anticipated. my money, please. 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 2. What's the password? Schwarzfish. This dark, seedy place is less than you expected of a thieves' guild. You feel uneasy about the sinister mood here. The man seated by the table greets you with a scowl. Crusher is his usual amiable self, and you can't quite make out what lurks behind that massive door. Beginners! Why do they always keep giving me beginners? I tell ya, Crusher, that a thief of my stature and abilities should be stuck in a podunk town besieged by brigands who aren't even union members is the height of injustice. It will cost you 20 silvers to work in town. Just pay Boris at the door. If you don't have the cash, go steal some. He's in a foul mood. Welcome to Thieves Guild Union, Local 1313. There you are. Toolkit. There you are. One lockpick. One Thieves Toolkit. Now we can go burgle some house later during the night. Let's see. Next up, where are we going to go? Maybe I should check out what's above over here. Uh-oh. Oh, a source. Let's see if it's got anything on it. Probably doesn't. No treasure. Oh well. What do we have here? Oh! Far from the frost field fares forth the spider. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name it is known in the northlands as Bruagi. Barter with blades, clash, or bargain with me. Where are they? Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him at anything because he's a giant, for goodness sake. Where did I put them? Oh, there they are. I guess they didn't show up. Fruit you have found to fill all my food stores. Let's fill the bargain, my gem you have bought. Ragu has bartered and all has been answered. The meat it may mellow, and now I am at home. Oh, cool. He gave us a gem. That's useful to us. somewhere down the line, I suppose. Let's see now. I think I've got that and that and that. Okay. Let's see if we can find the wizard's house. One moment. Camel's back. Alrighty. Onward, onward. Yeah. Oh, a sign appears. It reads, Willkommen auf Zondenberg. Another sign appears. It reads, Trespassers will be towed. Damn. Perhaps it's a tower of power. You feel as though you have just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. You can see all of Spielburg Valley from here. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There is an ugly gargoyle about the entrance, so I wouldn't call it ugly. Oh. Stand fast. He who would the wizard see first must answer questions 3. What is your name? I can give him my name. I could say I am King Graham Cracker. I am so confused. I could tell him to call me Ishmael, or I am Inigo Montalban. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. What is your quest? I want to be a hero. I want to be a wizard. I want to boldly go where no one has gone before. I want to dream the impossible dream to fight the unbeatable foe. Or I want to be a pirate. Nah. What is the thieves' password? Schwetzerfish? Ollie Ollie Oxenfree? Halibut? I don't know. Or swordfish? I don't think I want to tell him I'm a thief. At least if you're a thief, you're ashamed enough to lie about it. Come on in. The wizard will see you now. Go directly up to the tower. Do not dally. This room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. I wouldn't do that if I were you, says the dragon head. It was a moderately large and fearsome dragon at one time. The poor stuffed peacock seems bedraggled, worn and overused. It's the famous drunken dragon. You haven't seen one of those in years. There is a strange figure on the bookshelf. It looks like an overgrown rat wearing a wizard's hat. It's probably a bottle of gin. Erasmus likes to keep his suits well ironed. Your eyes are drawn to the eyes of the figure in the portrait. His intense stare is unnerving. This would not be someone to trifle with, for he looks subtle and quick to anger. This is a Zen lamp. You feel enlightened in his presence. Through the portal to the west stands a small sitting room. Through the portal to the east sits a standing room only. This room is for a lot of and stuff. I think I've already read that. Okay. Wait, what's that? A casket with a stick shift? That's odd. This stupid stool stands there steadily. Ooh! Ah! Come in and sit down. Fenris, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. You. Ah. Since you are a practitioner of the magic arts, you might be interested in the little game I have. Do you know the open spell? I do. Do you know the fetch spell? I do. Great. Now can you cast flame guard? Uh-huh. Ah, good, good. Now all you have to know is the spell trigger. I don't suppose you know that spell, do you? I do. Wonderful! Then you can play a game of Mage's Name with me. You do want to play, don't you? Sure. I'll teach you the dazzle spell if you win. Alright, here we go. Where am I? Oops. I did it! Well, you seem to have beginner's luck. It only took you one game to win. Usually it takes at least 500 tries for anyone less than a full wizard to defeat me. As I promised, I shall now teach you the spell known as Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle. I do so enjoy playing the Mage's Maze. I am a wizard of summer now. What's there to say? For a rat, I'm a really great guy. Although for such a great guy, you're really a rat. Fenris, what am I? Some sort of object? Am I invisible or something that you talk about me behind my back in front of my face? Sheesh, no respect. It's hard to take anyone very seriously who wears such a ridiculous hat. Do you know what time it is when Otto walks through your door? So you've met Otto already. Yeah, when Otto walks through your door, it's time to get a new door. Magic. If magic be the lute of life, play on. The quote was music, not magic, and was food, not loot. How about magic makes the world go round? Money makes the world go round. Well, very well then. Put it in my own words. Magic is the essence and the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician, not wizard. Fenris, there are times when you would look better as a newt. Why is that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats. Zara has a real flair for the theatric. Her entrance at the magic shop is a bit showy, but effective. It's a pity she has no sense of humor. Just because she doesn't laugh at your jokes doesn't mean that she lacks a sense of humor. It just means that she has a good taste. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is good at cursing shape-changing spells. She has a nasty temper and doesn't believe in safe hex, so it's best to stay on her good side. You have to watch her. She cheats at cards. So do you. She started at first. Besides, I wanted her to get a taste of her own medicine. Seems she still beats you. Curses. The curse Baba Yaga has placed upon Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this is the curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall you lose all that ye treasure. Of course, the problem is that for every curse there is an equal and opposite counter curse. A counter curse is a cure for a curse. It usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter curse for the curse of the Baron goes, come a hero from the east, free the man from in the beast, bring the child from out the band, drive the curser from the land. So to break the curse, a hero must get rid of Baba Yaga. In addition to other things, it does not reflect well on Baba Yaga. Nothing reflects well upon that ogress. She has a face that would break anything but a magic mirror. His magic mirror. There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that has a strange face popping up every so often. It reminds me of the one in the master bedroom. That's not magical. No, but it does have a strange face peering from it whenever you are in the room. At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror I misplaced around here somewhere. It could be used to reflect a spell back upon the caster. So, if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon handle on it, you'll know it's mine. It was the flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a little ear. Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells. Let's ask about Irana. Never met her. I only built this vacation home here a century ago. Irana has a nice little magical medal in her name, northwest of here. Very respectable spellcaster, I imagine. The protection spell she cast over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. You're just jealous because the only thing anyone named after you was a soft drink. I thought that Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle Root Beer was a wonderful name for a product. It's a shame the company went broke afterwards. The protection spell. Irana's spell prevents the use of excessive violence or hostile magic within Spielberg's walls, with the exception of a couple of places. Which places? Looks to me as if she missed the back part of the alley and the spell only applies to areas in town above the ground. Pretty shoddy if you ask me. Nobody asked you. Spellcasters. Basically, anyone who uses magic is a magic user. Anyone who casts spells is a spellcaster. However, to be a wizard, you need to have undergone initiation into the Wizards Institute of Technosorcery in the land of Shapir. Magicians and sorcerers are wizards who specialize. I, myself, strive to master all aspects of magic, unlike those narrow-minded specialists. You wouldn't want to lose your amateur standing, after all. I prefer to think of myself as delineate. Does that mean that you tease pickles? Initiation. You need to complete your quest here before you can become initiated as a wizard. Spells. It's important for a magic user to know as many spells as possible. You never know just what might come in handy. The brigands. They are supposed to have a warlock working with them from what I've seen. From what I've seen, he's more of a nincompoop than a necromancer. Nincompoop? He laughs too much when he casts his spells. That's because his jokes are funnier than yours. The singer! Erasmus. Erasmus is my familiar. Isn't it the other way around? Familiar is my Erasmus? Well, I've always found Erasmus to be overly familiar. No, no. I mean, aren't you my familiar? Tisk, all these years and you still don't know. Warlock. The only thing I've seen the brigand warlock cast is sneezing powder. A necromancer? Isn't that the vampire who fell in love with throats? No, no, that's a necromancer. A necromancer is a magic user who has a rather unsavory relationship with corpses. Does that mean a necromancer has ghoul friends? It means a necromancer is someone who deals with the undead. Canasta with cadavers and spades with shades, eh? Do you know what's big, purple, and eats ungefähr lichen dinge? No, I don't. Big, purple, ungefähr lichen dinge eaters. Ah, large, purple, ungefähr lichen dinge eaters are all too common in the forest these days. I don't get that. Mages means just a little something to challenge the mind and magic with that I like to play every now and then. Fenris isn't much of a challenge anymore. That's because I always win. I still think you're cheating somehow. Anyways, the game involves casting 4 spells. Flame Dart, Open, Fetch, and Trigger. And to make it worth your while, if you beat me, I'll teach you a new spell called Dazzle. Open. That spell lets you open things with a mere gesture. If you're really good at it, you can open locks. Useful when you lose your keys. Your keys are in the study under the skull. Why would they be there? They're skeleton keys, aren't they? Fetch. Fetch is a useful spell for catching and retrieving small objects. Good for putting things in their place. Like uppity familiars? I'd put you on your place, but I'm above such things. Besides, my place is above your reach. Trigger. Trigger is used to set off an existing spell. If a chest has a magical trap on it, you can set the trap off by casting the trigger spell. Just make sure you're out of range of the trap. I can set up other spells and let someone else trigger them. I fixed Henry the Hermit's cave for him so that he can do a lot of magic with only one spell. The Hermit. Henry is a hermit who lives by the Flying Falls to the south. Great sense of humor. That means he actually laughs at Erasmus's jokes. I think he borrowed something last time I saw him, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh well, Henry is a great one to talk to. But he hardly ever happens to have much to say. The trap. Magical traps are a good way to keep thieves out of your chests and other places. Put a fire trap on a chest, and when someone goes to open it, he goes up in smoke. Just so long as you don't forget about it and try to open the chest yourself. I only got a little singed the last time. Dazzle. Now that's a spell with charm. Its true name is Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle, by the way. You can cast the spell, and anyone looking directly at its coruscating lights is blinded for a while and can't do anything. Is it true that a monster can't hurt you if you're carrying a torch? No. Actually, it depends on how fast you carry it. The tea in the cup sitting on the table seems to refill itself as the wizard drinks. Behind the wizard's stern and forbidding appearance, you see a twinkle in his eye. You suspect that he is not always as serious as he appears. Fenris looks back at you with a grin. Not in my house, you don't. I guess he doesn't want me walking. Poof! Well, that was rude, but I suppose I deserved it for trying to get up and walk. Maybe one more screen down. There we go. There's Bruno. Let's just talk to him and get the points out of the way. Go south and you see a hollow log, and head west until you can go south again. Then go east until you can go south again. From there, go west. Them brigands just love visitors. Alright. Let's see now. Let's do a save here. Should probably go buy some potions from the healer, actually. I have less money than I thought. Hmm. 2, 3. Hmm. 2 healing potions, 3 vigor potions. That really put a dent in my gold. Oh, there they are. I guess the game's catching up a little bit. Wait, I forgot to turn in a couple of things. Let's turn in the fur. I'll save this for a later use. Sure, that'll find a good use for fairy dust. Maybe later. Thank you, I can always use flour from Rana's peach. I only have 2. Let's see now. Where to next? Where to next? Oh, what time is it? Mid-afternoon, huh? I guess that means I could go see the Dryad. More money! Oof. Okay. Oop. You're not here. Not here. Another brigand trying to come at me. No way. No siree, Bob. The beautiful white stag is foraging for food. It is kind of a beauty. You seem to have startled the white stag. Pretty. You follow the stag into this forest corner. You feel as though the eyes of the forest are watching you. You watch the stag, fascinated with its grace and beauty. There is something special about this place. The tree woman speaks. I am the Dryad, keeper of the woods. Are you one with the woods? I'd say yes. Then you shall aid me, and I shall aid you in your quest. Bring me a seed from the spore-spitting spire of the north, that I may plant it elsewhere in order to preserve these rare and magical plants. Thus will you become a true friend of the forest. I detect that you have in your possession such a seed. Are you willing to give me the seed? Of course I am. You drop the seed in the Dryad's limbs. Now this will boldly grow where none has grown before. Heed now my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley which perverts the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring a young human from out of this darkness. If you are the one to accomplish this task, there is a potion to break enchantments, which the healer can make for you. You must gather these ingredients: flowers from Mirana's peace, green fir, fairy dust, a magic acorn, and flying water. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forest forever surround you. You can see an acorn fall slowly to the ground. Did it automatically pick up the acorn, or is it no, I need to pick it up. You pick up the Dryad's gift of a magic acorn. Hmm. I can't reach him from here. Oh well. Let's head to the healer. Zoom, zoom. Ooh, a cheetah. Is it gonna come up, or am I... I guess it's not gonna come up right now. There's Bruno. You tell the healer that you have been to visit the Dryad of the woods, and that she gave you a magic acorn and told you the formula for a potion to dispel enchantments. So you help the Dryad. That's nice. She does keep the forest around here healthy. So that's how to make a dispel potion, is it? Thanks for letting me know. Give her the acorn. So you help the Dryad. That's nice. She did. Yep. Let's see. To make this dispel potion, I still need flying water. And I got that. The healer makes some sort of arcane gesture over the flask of water and smiles. Flying water. How clever. The dispel potion will take a while to make. Why don't you come back later? I guess that means tomorrow. Meanwhile, down we go. Let's see what we can find. Oh! Antwerp. This is not going to end well, I think. Okay. Holy mackerel. Oh. A good thing I saved. Oops. It does not like me. How do we deal with this thing? Maybe if I go over here, it'll help. It did. Ooh! A population explosion. The bouncy baby Antwerps are all so cute. You can't bring yourself to interfere with their play. Aww. Oh, I can't do anything to them. They're too cute. Mark that off as another one done. Well, I guess we gotta do the next part. We gotta see Bala Yaga. Oh, how'd I get turned around? This way then. Oh, cheetah. And that's how you do it. Oh. Looking around, get a feeling this is not a very friendly place to be. Baba Yaga does not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Baba Yaga is one tough magic user. If you're so stupid that you want to enter, perhaps we can make a deal. Let's ask Kevin about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is the most powerful ogress around. If you have any brains, you'll stay away from her. The ogress. You're some hero if you don't even know what an ogre is. The hut. Baba Yaga's hut will squat if you say the rhyme. The rhyme. The hut will squat if you say, hut of brown, now sit down. The deal. All the other skulls have glowing eyes, but me? No. I don't need lovely glowing eyes. Just open and close the gate, that's all I'm good for. But, if you can give me a glowing gem for my eyes, then I'll let you in the gate. Sure. All I ask for is a little gem or jewel that glows in the dark. You're the big hero, so go find one. And I happen to have one. You place the glowing gem inside the skull. I can see. I have eyes again. Yeesh! Is that what you look like? Oh well. Have fun visiting Baba Yaga, and good luck. You'll need it. I hope you can remember the rhyme. Now, since I can die here, I better save. I better step back. You hear a voice in your head asking, what is the rhyme? Hut of brown, now sit down. Creepy. Look, pets, we have a visitor. Powers of night, shadows of day, heed now my words, henceforth you stay. Your body is frozen by the power of the witch's spell. Well, dearies, what shall we have for supper today? Hero sandwiches? I had something more formal in mind. Ah, that's it. Frog legs fricassee. Now, how does that spell go? Hear me, O powers of Clatha and Mana. Turn now my guest into species called Rana. I learned that spell from Erasmus, kids. Doesn't it look delicious? Be still, critics. We can't all be gourmands, I suppose. Now, O soon-to-be supper, I don't suppose you have a name. You try your best to croak out your name, or at least let the witch know that you do indeed have one. As you make a feeble croaking sound, you try to nod your head. So you're the one who's trying to be a hero around here. The only good hero is a dead hero, I always say. But I do have a need for a brave fool. Are you brave? You make little froggy sounds, trying your best to indicate your agreement. Well, if you're willing to do a small little teensy favor for me, I might reconsider having you for supper. I need the root of a mandrake plant that grows in the graveyard. Will you be as sweet and fetch me some? Anything but frog legs fricassee, you think? You croak your agreement to the task. And I had my mouth watering for frog. Oh well, hear what I say, and hear me right. Mandrake must be pulled at precisely midnight. This I tell you, and this I say. Return with the root ere the break of next day. Hear what I say, and no, I don't lie. Bring back the root, or else you will die. You, shoo! From a distance you hear the witch intone. Oops, I very nearly forgot. Hear me, O powers of mana and more. Turn this fool back as he was before. As you contemplate the occurrence of the last few minutes, you conclude that you better find a mandrake root for Baba Yaga. Fast. Let's talk to the skull. You again? Do you really want to go back in there? Not really, but I'll eventually need to, so. Alright now, so we need a mandrake root, and these only grow at graveyards. Now, the question is, where am I going to find one? Well, we know where the graveyard is, we just need to wait for night. And it's only midday so far. I guess I can go down to town and wait till night. Yeah. Son of the guard. Okay. Let's go into the inn, get a meal. No. I guess I'll need to sit down. No, here we go. Sit. She should be coming out, actually. Don't tell me it's busted. Ah! Let's get this done quick. Yeah. I don't like it when those glitches happen. Just to be on the safe side. Because if I can't get it in time, I will die. Don't want to die, so either gotta get it in time or wait a bit. Let's try that again. Oh, Abdul. We take a seat at the table nearest the fire. Oh. Oh, it is indeed sad and dangerous times we live in when a man who struggles daily to keep from starving should be robbed of all his earthly possessions. I am Shima. Allow me to serve you, wanderer from afar. Do you wish for food or drink? Let's talk to her. Our room. You have but to give Charmin 5 silvers, and you may have a bed to dream upon. Food? We have very good stew of newborn lamb along with honey chicken for a mere 3 silvers. Coffee is included in the price of the meal. Drink. We have rich black coffee, freshly ground and brewed as only my people do. Such coffee will bring you to your full alertness, if but a silver. Questions. It is Shamin who is the speaker for the house, for I have much work to do to serve you. If you wish to know more about such things, then you should speak to him. Her name. I am Shima, which means I am the words of the kata, she of the dance. Her homeland. Our homeland is far to the south. It is called Shapir. Shapir. Shapir is where we kata come from. It is warm and glowing, and the sun is always bright. The kata. Kata are quite quiet, gentle people. Excuse me a sec. Let's ask her about her dance. It is true I love to dance, but my soul cannot fly so far from home. The merchant. Abdullah will always be our guest and friend. Abdullah too is from the land of Shapir. The robbery. Abdullah will be honored to tell you of that. Shamin. He is my soulmate. Aww. Let's talk to Abdul. Let's ask him about the robbery. 2 weeks ago I was going to be wealthy, beyond what you could dream of. I, Abdullah Du, would be the first merchant into this valley this year, but my life was shattered by the brigands. The band of brigands ambushed us just as we crossed the pass into the valley. There were about 12 brigands, including a huge minotaur. There was also a leader and some sort of wizard. They first used some sort of magic which blinded us. Then they overwhelmed my 6 guards and my assistants. All my trade goods taken from before me. I am now but a beggar, living off the generosity of my friends. Magic. The wizard threw something at us that caused my eyes to be blinded with tears and my nose to be forced to sneeze. I was helpless. Minotaur. The Minotaur is a creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man. They are said to be very strong. The leader. The leader was wearing a cloak, so I couldn't see his face. His voice was rather high-pitched, though. The wizard. The wizard was very short and he giggled most of the time. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Guards. Here I pay good money for men to protect me, and what do they do when I need protection? They run away. Not one man died to defend my treasure. You just can't hire good guards anymore. His wealth. I had treasures carefully brought from Shapir with me. I even had a magic carpet with me. His name. I am Abdullah Du, son of Ali, grandson of Hassan, and former master merchant of Shapir. I am but a penniless burden upon my friends. His friends. Even though they too lost a fortune when the brigands stole from me, Shamin and Shima are caring for this frail shadow of a great man. Let's ask about Shima. She is the finest of cooks, outside of myself, that is. But her fine food is as dust in my mouth, for I am but a beggar. Shamin. He is the very prince of katas. Shapir. Ah, Shapir. Beautiful land of golden sands and shining sun. The heart of civilization. Alas, she is plagued with fierce jinn and ifrits who seek to drive all men katas from the land. But I can speak no more of the homeland I shall never see again. Instead, I will die in this cold, forsaken land, bereft of all I love. He is a merchant. I trade the treasure of one land for that of another, but the brigands have stolen every treasure I had, and I am a merchant no more. Poor fella. I feel for him. Let's get a meal. Oh, how about just the coffee? The beverage goes down smoothly and well. Permit me to clear the table for you. The merchant is a rather fat man with a small mustache and a beard. He wears a turban. The tables look like they have been roughly cut from some of the local pines. This looks like an alpine inn, complete with dishes on the wall and heavy beams on the ceiling. It is pleasantly warm, and the aroma of strange spices fills the air. Alright. Time check. The night is still young on day 2. Perfect. Well now. Here we go. I think it's time we do a little burglary. Let's start with this house. The smell of lavender and dust fills your nose as you walk in. This reminds you of a great aunt's house you once visited. There is a covered bird cage near the stairs and a knitting basket beside the couch. A string of pearls seems to have fallen into the bag among the knitting. You take the pearls, of course, but anything you can do without. You find 3 silvers that have gotten caught in the cracks. Can't do much with that. You find a single silver in one of the desk drawers. You find nothing else of any value to you. Okay. The chest is filled with old quilts, dollies, and sweaters, 5 sizes too large for anyone to wear. You really don't want any of them, so you close the chest again. There's a purse there, let's see. In the purse you find 20 silvers and some soiled hankies. You take the silver. I don't see anything over there. Not what I wanted. Oh, the candlesticks. You take the silver candlesticks and stow them in your pack. Let's see. I don't see anything else of value in here. Don't want to get really near that cat. It's troublesome. Alright. Burglary 1 done. Let's see what else. In we go. Interesting. The people who own this house must have some money. Everything looks new and there is not a speck of dust visible. The room smells vaguely of sauerkraut and bratwurst, with just a faint odor of smoke from the pine wood. From somewhere in the house you can hear some snoring. Let's get this. You take the vase carefully from the mantel and place it gently on the floor. You place the vase carefully in your pack beneath you. By lifting the painting, you can see what certainly must be a safe hidden in the wall. It doesn't work. Got it. You see a bag of coins. You find 50 silvers and add them to your collection. You then put the empty bag back in the safe. Since you have already dropped the safe, you close the door, narrowly missing your fingers in the process. You carefully lower the painting into its original position. You place the candelabra carefully into your pack beneath your cape. In the desk drawers is an assortment of mostly worthless objects, but you also find 3 silvers, which you take. Let's get this. Gently and stealthily, you lift the lid of the little box. As the little music box begins to play, you hear the sheriff yell out, "Otto, stop playing with that music box and go to bed!" Boy, did you make a mistake. Otto, even in his sleepy state, winds the music box and closes the lid before he heads back to bed. That was close. The goon must have been so dumb or sleepy, or both, that he didn't even see you standing there. Pick it up. You quickly toss the box in your pack. I think that's all I'm going to get in here. Time check. Alright, it's night. I've done thieving. Oop. We got a Troger. Ow! Whoops! That was weird. A crash. That so rarely happens. Good thing. That so rarely happens. I don't know what happened there. Let's see. How am I doing on... How am I doing on magic? Ooh, I'm down to 18 magic points. Oh, come on, over here. Don't do that to me. Alright. Just a sec. Just a sec. I'll just steal the stuff again. That's easy to do. Let's see. Okay. The candlesticks. Not going near that cat. Alright, back to the sheriff's house. I'll be quick. Stuff like that happens. It's an old game and not quite as user-friendly as it should be. Let's get the candelabra first. There we go. Now how about I save here so that we don't have to do that again. I'm also going to go to the Thieves Guild and sell. I'm not going to go down the alley at night. I don't want to catch those thieves. See now, I want to take these pearls to the doorway, please. Step to the side, man. Deducting the guild cut and allowing for resale markup, that comes to 500 silvers. Here you are. Deducting the guild cost and cut and allowing for resale markup. Okay. Go. The candelabras. 100 silvers for those candelabras. That one, 150. Not bad, actually. The vase. Deducting the guild cut and allowing for resale markup, that comes to 40 silvers. Here you are. And now I am no longer overloaded. Well, I was. How many rocks do I have? Yeah, that's better. And with that, we've done the thieving. Okay, now. Alright, now I gotta get to that graveyard. Oops, wrong way. No, what a waste. No treasure. No treasure. Alright, get back to running. The longer it takes me. Oops. I got turned around. That my map, I'm pretty hard pressed to figure out where I'm going. Alright. I think I better use one of the undead unguents. The tingling sensation as you run the unguent all over your body. It appears that the spirits fall here during the dark hours. Let's see if I can get it. Alright, got it. Alrighty. Now let's see. Now that I got the graveyard, I can go give Baba Yaga her stupid mandrake. So, you made it back, did you? She is expecting you. Hutta Brown! Now sit down. Alright. The tingling sensation is wearing off. That must mean the once it's going away. Back so soon? Spirits of mist and creatures of bog, transform my guest to the shape of a frog. Not again. This I vow, stay there now. Once you're again you're a frog, and once again you can't move. I find it very exasperating. Yum yum, froggy frappe. Did you bring me my mandrake root that you promised? As you make a feeble croaking sound, you try to nod your head. Well, where is it? What's the matter? Got a frog in your throat? I suppose I'll have to turn you back into whatever it is that you were. Pity, you're much more appetizing this way. Creatures of bog and spirits of fog, return the true form to this rather dumb frog. Jeez. Did you put it in your backpack? Aha, here it is. Kids, we have it. That's it, the final ingredient. Now we can make our greatest creation. Mandrake mousse. Ugh. How's that, children? You think we should reward our lackey here? Very well, ex-frog. I'll let you live this time. Next time, though, it's frog legs for sure. The tingling sensation is gone. So, go! What an awful creature to turn me into a frog, you say to yourself. Someday I must return the favor. Yeah, it certainly saves me trouble. Okay. Now, how are we doing time? Well, I think that's about enough for today. Part 3 will finish off this adventure. First, time to return to town. Ooh, there's that ghost again. I'm not gonna let it catch me. Oops. One over too many. Here we go. Oops. There we go. There's a message. Considering no treasure from these things. Let's get back to town. Click here to climb. And there we have it. Alright. Next Sunday, we will continue the adventure and likely finish our adventures in Spielburg. So until then, take plenty of time to watch over. Give me a like, a follow, a sub, whatever. And I'll see you next time.